Hello, welcome back to our instructional video series on the Fanuc CRX Cobot. So I want to explain two new updates that we have with the version 32 software update that Fanuc has now released. The first one is right here on our robot operation tab. If we bring that up, in the top right corner of that tab, you'll see it says freehand teaching, and I can enable or disable that. What that is that is enabling my dead man. So now I no longer have to hold down the dead man on the torch when I move the torch around. So all you need to do is click on that, enable that, and you'll notice that my teaching weight is down at 90%. I don't want to enable that all the way up to, I think it goes up to 110%, because what you'll find is in certain situations where the torch is manipulated maybe sideways or partway under the arm, you're going to have torch drift. So in other words, when the arm is like this, it feels this torch weight kind of bearing down on it, and it's going to think that you're pushing on the arm and pushing it out. So in a scenario like this, I want to bring that teaching weight down. Like 65% or so is going to hold it. So now it holds it in place. It's going to be a little slower to move, but it's going to keep it from drifting. Now in all the other situations though, I can run this up to probably 80%, and then I can move it to wherever I want, and then it'll stay there. Now, the one thing that will happen is if you lock this up just like any other normal time when you're holding down the dead man, if I was to move the arm too fast and stop or do some jerk motion like that, what it's going to do is it's going to actually lock the arm up. And then what you'll have to do is you're going to have to hit your red button if you have that set up. If you don't, see our video on tips and tricks. We show you how to set up confirm payload by hitting the red button. It's a great feature. So if you lock up the arm, you're going to have to hit the reset button and then enable the freehand teaching switch again. But once it is enabled, now I can move it around and I can just plot points, moving it around without having to hold the dead man in. So that's a great new feature. The other new feature I'm going to show you here is under the menu in the top left corner. If I click on that, you're going to see a new line now once you update to P32 that says production. If I click on that, what that does is this brings up a new interface for me. So once you've written your program and you're ready to just run production and run parts all day, this is a great screen, especially if you're just using an operator and you don't want them into the same screen where the program is. If maybe you don't want to pay for the password protect option. This keeps them out of that screen. So here they have the option to abort, stop, start, reset, select programs by clicking on that. So once you have the program selected and you're ready to run, you can go ahead and just run production from this screen. You no longer have to be in the operating screen or the actual editing screen, excuse me. So I'm going to disable my tablet. I already have a test program pulled up here. Just ignore the bottom two options there where it says disabled in English. We're not going to use those for now. We're just going to use those other buttons above that. Now I can run this production-wise. Now again, if you have the buttons on the front of your cart, you're going to have to use that. You can't use the start button on here because it's not used to using that. It's set up to use these buttons. So now all I need to do is hit that button and I can just run production all day long. So once this part's done, take it out, put a new part on, hit the green button, and away I go again. So this is a great feature if you don't want your operators in the same screen as the program so that they can accidentally edit something. So that's all the new updates in P32. If you have any questions, please refer to our other videos or give us a call at our customer support line. Thank you.